Robin McLaurin Williams burst into existence on July 21, 1951, inside a stately Chicago mansion overlooking Lake Michigan. The only child of Ford Motor Company senior executive Robert Fitzgerald Williams, a stern, Lincoln-driving titan who commanded boardrooms with Midwestern gravitas, and Lori McLaurin, a former Mississippi model whose razor-sharp Southern wit and pageant poise infused her son with an early love for performance. The family's gilded life shuttled between a 40-room Bloomfield Hills estate in Detroit's opulent suburbs, complete with manicured hedges, a private lake, and staff quarters, before relocating to a sprawling 20-acre Tiburon compound in Marin County, California, where redwood forests and Pacific fog became Robin's playground. Yet beneath the privilege lurked profound isolation. The boy with 200 toy soldiers staged epic battles alone in the attic, invented voices for each figurine, and mimicked radio announcers to drown out the silence of absent parents, forging laughter as armor against loneliness that would define his genius. Academically restless, he enrolled at Claremont Men's College to study political science. But the stage beckoned. He transferred to the College of Marin, discovered acting in a dusty black box theater, and auditioned for Juilliard's ultra-elite drama division in New York City, earning one of two full scholarships in 1973 under legendary mentor John Houseman. There he roomed with Christopher Reeve, forging a brotherhood sealed by midnight sword fights with broomsticks and shared dreams of stardom. The duo the only students selected for Juilliard's advanced program. Yet Robin abruptly exited in 1976, lured by San Francisco's comedy boom. He buskied on Fisherman's Wharf, honed rapid-fire improv in smoke-filled clubs, and unleashed a cyclone of voices, accents, and physicality that left audiences gasping. His style a supernova of brilliance and controlled chaos no one could replicate. Hollywood detonated in 1978 when Happy Days guest spot as Alien Mork from Orc morphed into Mork and Mindy. Premiering September 14, 1978, on ABC, Robin's rainbow suspenders, Nanu Nanu catchphrase, and manic ad-libs catapulting the sitcom to number 3 in Nielsen ratings, averaging 60 million weekly viewers at peak, earning him a Golden Globe and Emmy nod while transforming him overnight into America's zaniest export. Yet fame's underbelly gnawed, cocaine-fueled all-nighters, paranoia, and the relentless pressure to be on 24/7 birthed substance battles he'd waged for decades. Dramatic alchemy arrived with Good Morning, Vietnam, 1987. As irreverent DJ Adrian Cronauer, Robin improvised 17-minute monologues of blistering satire, earning his first Oscar nod and proving comedy could weaponize truth. Dead Poets Society, 1989. Cast him as English teacher John Keating, urging carpe diem from atop desks, inspiring a generation while grossing $235 million. Awakenings, 1990, opposite De Niro showcased tender vulnerability as neurologist Malcolm Sayer. The Fisher King, 1991, balanced madness and redemption. Hook, 1991, reimagined Peter Pan with childlike wonder. Disney's Aladdin, 1992, unleashed 16 hours of unscripted genie riffs, 30 minutes of gold distilled into cinematic lightning. The highest-grossing film of the year at $504 million. Mrs. Doubtfire, 1993, required 4-hour prosthetic sessions, 14-hour shoot days, and 2,000 takes of improv, becoming a $441 million juggernaut. Jumanji, 1995, turned board game terror into family magic. Good Will Hunting, 1997, delivered the therapist Sean Maguire's soul-bearing monologue, "You're Not Perfect, Sport," earning Robin his sole Oscar on March 23, 1998, in a tear-streaked speech dedicating the statue to his father. Romance mirrored his kaleidoscopic spirit. First to Valerie Velarde, A dancer met in 1976 at San Francisco's The Great American Music Hall, where she served him drinks. They Wednesday, June 4th, 1978, in a hippie-chic ceremony as Mork exploded. Valerie grounding his meteoric rise until son Zach Pym Williams arrived April 11th, 1983. Yet touring, infidelity rumors, and cocaine binges fractured the union. Divorce finalized 1988 with Robin retaining visitation and lifelong devotion to Zach. Enter Marcia Garces, Zach's nanny turned personal assistant, a Filipino-American producer whose calm steadied Robin's storm. Friendship ignited into passion. They married April 30th, 1989, in a Marin County Redwood Grove. Daughter Zelda Ray Williams. Named for Legend of Zelda. Born July 31st, 1989. Son Cody Allen Williams November 25th, 1991. Marcia co-produced Mrs. Doubtfire, Jacob the Liar, and Patch Adams. Their creative synergy legendary. Yet Robin's relapses, cocaine, alcohol, depression, eroded the foundation. Separation announced 2008. Divorce finalized 2010 after 21 years. Marcia retaining producing credits and co-parenting harmony. Love's final chapter bloomed in 2007 at an Apple store in Corte Madera. Graphic designer Susan Schneider, browsing MacBooks, captivated by Robin's unstarry warmth. They Wednesday, October 22nd, 2011, in St. Helena's Meadowood Resort amid vineyards and fairy lights. Susan becoming anchor through 2009 quadruple heart valve surgery and the creeping fog of Lewy body dementia. Misdiagnosed as Parkinson's, causing hallucinations, motor decline, and despair. At their Tiburon paradise, they cooked pasta, watched Jeopardy, and cherished quiet until August 11th, 2014, when Robin, believing he was losing his mind, ended his life at 63, leaving Susan to champion LBD awareness via Robin's Wish documentary.